pure sin, known as sin, and these are the gems of sin. So today I'm coming to you live from my bedroom because we're gonna have a little chit chat about anxiety and depression and things of that nature. And I don't want you to think that this video is gonna be, like sad and, heavy. Because that's not what I want it to be. But I know for me, when my anxiety is at its highest, this is where you'll find me, in my room. This is my place of zen, my place of sanity, my place to regroup, refocus, and get back to it, because life doesn't stop just because you're having a moment. So let's dig right in, shall we?
Before we even get going today, if you've been through some type of sexual abuse, drop a broken heart. I want to show the world something real quick. I'm a black girl. From the very beginning, I'm treated differently. No matter the situation, I'm expected to react a certain way. Be all loud. I'm a black girl. I'm not allowed to have anxiety. That's called an attitude. I couldn't possibly be going through anything in life. I'm a black girl. What's depression? No, they call that aggression for us. I'm a black girl. I can't express my feelings. No matter how I say it, it's like I'm attacking somebody. I'm rude and ghetto then. I'm a black girl. A lot of the older women look at me like competition, so they don't teach me anything. How to love right, who gonna treat me right. Hell, even how to take care of my body. I'm a black girl. It wasn't many men around me growing up. TV taught me. I thought it was normal to go through some of these things. These are the realities of living as a black woman, period. I'm a black girl that was raped and impregnated when I was 17 years old. And it took me 10 years to actually figure out how it happened and what happened to me. And I come from a good environment. Mom, dad, great education, all that. Dear black girl, I love you. I am you. I understand you. And if you feeling alone like nobody in your corner, DM me. Coach got your back. Think about it. Good day.
Okay, so I get asked a lot, how did I know that I had anxiety or PTSD or depression? I'll be honest with you and let you know that at first I didn't know. I just knew something was off, and I've been through a lot of traumatic experiences in my life that have kind of just been held in, because as women of color, we're not allowed to really have a feeling. We're not really allowed to have a moment of weakness, so you just gotta put an H on your chest and kind of handle it, so being raped and impregnated at a young age, being abandoned as a child, being in a domestic violence relationship for quite some years, mentally and physically, all of these things I was expected to kind of just put an H on my chest and handle. And for a while, I'll be honest and say that in the black community, we're taught that, we don't go to therapy. Listen, I am a black Christian who has a therapist. I go to therapy. Why? Because certain things you can't just pray off. I'm so sorry, saints. It doesn't work like that. I need therapy. I need someone to sit with me and break it down. And yeah, I did try the church route. And what happened to me in the church? In the church, I was built up and tore down for the exact same things. So I'm sorry, that route doesn't work for everyone. It just is what it is. I don't even know what else to put with that. It is what it is. I'm so sorry. And so let's talk coping mechanisms, shall we? So for me, it's about routine. I don't know if you guys can hear that train in the background. I'm so sorry. But from my bedroom, you can actually hear it. As Funky Dineva would say, I live on a busy road, child. Anyways, I do apologize for the background noise. But anyway, as far as coping mechanisms are concerned, I'm a person of routine. I am an A personality, so I like things structured and in order. That does help me. I feel more in control. And when things get thrown out of whack, that definitely is a trigger for me. So my morning routine is pretty simple, I would say, but it definitely helps me to kind of set the tone. So first thing I do is drink alkaline water. I keep water next to my bed, and I'll start my day with water. I'll take my medication. I am on a low dose medication because I have like busy brain. Like my brain is like doo, 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 as soon as I step out the bed. So I need to rein that in. So a routine in the morning definitely helps. If you're someone like me, you'd like to implement a routine, and it helps you to kind of like set the tone for your day. Once I've done that, meditation works for me, but I've learned that meditation where you just sit and chant, the busy brain is still going. So I have opted for dance meditation. I haven't received my dance meditation really works for me. Moving my body, getting myself, going really works for me. So I do Zumba every morning. And this is quite early. This is like 4:15 a.m. I am doing Zumba. It's something about moving your body that just releases so many things. So, and I will be implementing the Zumba with the medicine wheel, which is a hula hoop. But it's done to meditative music, so it does really help. It's a different experience. It helps to clear the mind. It helps to just release so many things. So that's something that I do, and I highly recommend it for anybody who the just doesn't work for you. The second thing I do is I have a glass of tea in the morning. I do green tea with sea moss, black seed oil, and raw honey. And I'm very intentional about taking the time to sit and drink this tea. I don't rush through it. So that's why I wake up so early, to give myself enough time to do each step. Because I know people are like, well, how do you fit all this in? Yeah, you got to wake up early. You got to go to bed early. You got to wake up early and set some intentions and do some stuff, So during the time that I'm drinking this tea, I do brain dump. Basically, I write in a journal, and just any thoughts that come to mind, anything that's, just clouding my brain at the time, I just dump it all in this journal before I leave out. I also diffuse oils in the morning and in the evening. This morning's combination is happiness and lemongrass. Lemongrass is one of my favorites. It's kind of just a clean scent, and the happiness has a citrusy vibe to it. And aromatherapy is really something that is quite helpful. It sets a tone. Some people burn candles, some people burn incense. I also burn sage from time to time, and you can take it how you want it. Yes, I still believe in God, and no, I'm not a witch. No, I'm not, brujeria and all of that stuff. So don't even try it over here. Thank you. Anyway, those are just some of the things that I do. Also, my home, if any one of you watching this has ever been to my house, then you know for a fact that my house is full of positive affirmations. It's full of books. It's full of just things that represent. I'm at a place in my life where I feel like a lot of my anxiety came from trying to fit into someone else's box. So in 2019, my goal is there is no box. There is no box. There is no box. Say it with me. There is no box. Don't let anyone squeeze you into a box. That's a gem. Don't let it drop. Anyway, I say that because it's miserable. to be trying to quench yourself into this box that you don't belong in just because someone else sees something in you. There is no box. The opportunities are endless as long as you believe it. Surround yourself with people who are pouring into you as much as you're pouring. Squad goals. Into them. And I feel like that was my problem in the past. I poured myself so much into so many other people that I was empty. When I say empty, I mean bone dry Sahara desert, empty. But everybody else was flourishing, and I was over here slowly dying, honey, slowly dying, and no one noticed. No one noticed. As long as I was still able to pour, no one noticed. So you know what? In 2019, my focus is me. Her. Over here. And let me tell you something. If by you pouring into yourself and taking time to regroup and refocus and re-energize and just refill your cup offends anyone, those are not your people. That is not your tribe. Red flag. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Billboard. Do you see it? Do you see it? Those are not your people. That's a gem. Your people will applaud the fact that you're taking time to fix you, to deal with you. Because in order for you to help anybody else, to bless anybody else, to pour into anybody else, you have to pour into you first. And if that offends anybody, bye-bye. I'm just saying. My gem for you in 2019, when it comes to PTSD, when it comes to depression, when it comes to anxiety, is to thrive. Thrive. Live. That's a gem. Don't let it drop. Wall. If you got to put it on your phone, if you got to set a reminder, you're out here to thrive, baby. Somewhere along the way, our magic was minimized. They said we were ordinary, not walking proof of miracles, and we started believing them. We let the world tell us we had to apologize for being ourselves. We had to be polite but stern, sexy but not too sexual, bosses but not bossy, confident but not cocky. We had to hide the rough edges they created in us, be soft but not fluffy. And Black women, well, you've been told you were the mule when you are the mother of all of this. We are jewels, gems, in fact. We are the reason for poems to be written, sappy love notes with metaphors that seem to be hyperbolic but are more grounded in truth than you know. Somewhere along the way, we were told we weren't enough when we are truly everything. You are literally life everlasting. You are God's vessel. Science can't explain us. We are magic. I feel like someone, somewhere, needs to hear this. Don't let anybody tell you shit. You are made of pixie dust. They just don't know what to do with it. This is Sin, signing off. I love you guys. Bye.